All right, so what's your thought when you're watching all these guys playing? What's it like for you?
Well, it's great. I mean, I was fortunate enough to be there for the last couple of weeks and um, skating with the extra guys, our extra guys that are there, which was exciting. And then obviously watching the games. But yeah, it's wonderful for all of us, the whole organization, to see what all the players that have come through here. I think somebody told me last night, I think there's 17 guys that have come through here that are on their roster. So it's pretty exciting. It says a lot about what we're trying to do, what Nashville's trying to do, and what Milwaukee's provided for Nashville.
How much are you still in coach mode when you watch them play? Like, are you really, Watson, get the puck out? Like, what are you doing? Are you still coaching even when you're just watching, or is that shut down?
Yeah, no, it's more of a learning process. For me now, it's like watching more of the system stuff, not necessarily zoning in on the individuals, because you're not going to get a chance to talk to them. So it's more watching the systems, how the game's being played, what they're doing to adjust. And more of a learning process in that area. But you do get caught up in being a fan and watching. Certainly in that building in Nashville, if anyone's ever been there, you know how extremely exciting it is. The atmosphere, it's just it's a lot of fun.
I guess for fans back at home, is this considered unprecedented to have this many players from an AHL team be in the postseason?
Yeah, you know what? I got asked that the other night, and I'm not 100%. I guess we'd have to look at it and do the numbers and do the stats as far as how many players are playing for different organizations. But I can't think that there's another organization that has as many players as Nashville does that we had here at one time or another. From Pekka Rinne to Yossi. I mean, you go back that far, and then obviously the Pontus Aubergs and the Kevin Fialas. I mean, it goes on, and we have a sign in here that says the Nashville Predators put in the road to Nashville goes through Milwaukee, and it's 100% true. I mean, it's what the organization believes in. It's what our organization here, our ownership in Harris Tour, provides an atmosphere to give these players an opportunity to develop not only on the ice but off the ice. Our atmosphere in this dressing room, our atmosphere in practice or in the city is professional, and it gives them the opportunity to develop their entire game and their entire personal beings to play in the National Hockey League.
For you as a head coach, you got to be doing something right.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's very disappointing, clearly, to not still be playing ourselves. And we've talked a lot, obviously, when you lose, and we got swept by Grand Rapids, and although 2 overtime games and arguably a 1-goal game, it's difficult because you always want to have a balance of winning and developing. We think we've got the development part down pretty good. We haven't got the winning down, and we have to strive to do that. We're going to continue to develop, no question, but we do have a burning desire. I have a burning desire, the coaching staff, and everybody, and certainly the players that are going to come back, to have success in the playoffs next year.
Do you think the current players see this and have it sink in a little bit, that their path to the NHL is a lot more real? Do you get that sense?
I think so, and I think not only our young players, but also our players that come in sign as free agents. We've had so many people come to us at year-end meetings, and when we first signed them at the start of the season, said the reason they came here was because they feel they have an opportunity to get to the National Hockey League and to play for the Nashville Predators. Every free agent looks at the list and sees the players that are up top. Can I beat this guy out? Can I beat that guy out? But then they sit back and they go, well, you know what? If I play well enough, I'm going to get a chance. The Nashville Predators are going to give me an opportunity. So our young people see that. They have an opportunity to move up and move up quickly if they do the right things. Free agents as well have that opportunity here.
And this is an organization that really does like to promote guys based on just their level of play and not just reputation. So when you see a guy like Pontus Aberg have the season that he did have this year,
Yep.
and now he's contributing as he is in the Stanley Cup playoffs, how good does that feel to see that?
It's amazing. It really is. I mean, Pontus is. It's taken him a while. He hasn't been a 31 goal scorer, whatever he was this year, right away. It's taken him an adjustment period, and it takes time. It takes time for these guys to mature, not only as hockey players but people, to come around. And fortunately for Nashville, unfortunately for us, is that he came around right at the right time, and he gets called up 3 games before our playoffs. So we missed him obviously as an offensive guy. But we're so excited to see him playing and contributing, and in the Chicago series for sure, and then the last couple of games here in the Anaheim series, and he's just played so well. So, yeah, it's very rewarding for us as an organization, and obviously excited for the player.
And I had a joke with Austin Watson when I was up in Nashville about the physical elements to his game. You've had the chance to coach him for a good time here in Milwaukee. Where'd that element come in?
3 years, he scored 20 goals. Maybe 2 fights, maybe. But he was never like he's shy. He still was physical. He had the fighting element in his game this year. But he's done all the things that he did here. And I've been asked, are you shocked that some of these guys are playing so well? No, we're not, because we see what they did. We see Austin Watson do all that. We're shocked a little bit of how well he did fight when he did. But he's doing exactly what he did here. He's physical, he's big, he's strong. He shoots the puck very well. The offense hasn't come yet there, but we believe it will. But his defensive game, his penalty kill, his shot blocking, we saw that here. So it's not a surprise that he's doing it there. And again, great story. He was here with us this year. I mean, he's playing games for us this year. Was all set to be one of our players, and he played so well. Got a couple of breaks with some injuries there, got back, and hasn't looked back since.
And the guy who is also sort of under the radar, but people in Milwaukee know how important he was, Harry Zolnarchuk, being the sort of team guy that he is, and just another spark plug.
Yeah, Harry Z is exactly what he was for us. He's for them, and Peter Laviolette knew that. He had him in Philadelphia when we went through the process with the free agents last summer. He stated he's going to be a great player for you. He's going to be a call-up guy for us. Again, we missed him for us, but so excited that he could be there. And he's provided them with, it's unfortunate he got that goalie interference the other night, but that's Harry Z. He goes to the net, and you don't see what he does off the ice in the dressing room with his teammates. Around the hotel, around the city. He is just a great person and a great teammate, and has obviously helped Nashville to where they are.
And is there a sort of a proud dad aspect of what you do, considering you look back and the amount of players that you've had the chance of coaching here in Milwaukee, they're contributing right now?
Well, I think I think we all feel like I said, the organization. I mean, we should all feel proud of what these guys have done and what we've done to develop them. We've give them an opportunity to mature, to get into a place where they can have success at the next level. So, I think, talking to Stan and to Fordo and Ryan, and you go to our development guys and Scott Nickel and Wade Red, we feel real good that, that Kevin Fiala was playing the way that he played, because it took Kevin a long time. Pontus, I continually go down the list. We had some growing pains with all these guys, as you guys know. I mean, we sat Kevin out. We've sent Freddie Goudreau down, who's there now. I mean, we've done, we've gone through some growing pains with these guys, and to see them get to the next level and produce and have success, there's no question we all feel very proud of that.